Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to say call Alayim, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone that taught us this truth. I write the true trailblazers and leaders of all Israel. Double honors to them. Shalom and salutations to the hopeful elect Hakim out there spreading the gospel throughout the four corners of the earth in sincerity and truth and presenting their bodies as a living sacrifice as the scriptures teach us to do. All right. Shalom to them. All right, shalom also to the very, very, very few sisters that do listen up as well. I'm the brother Yahweh from the Great Millstone Chicago camp.
And the brother Dawad Gun.
And basically we were just chopping it up about this goofball, should have been named Jamal Will Smith and his slap. Not really going into was it set up or was it this or was it that, was it fake, was it phony. I know it was a goddamn shame, going into the whole thing with him and Jada Stinkett. And this adulterer, August Alsina, if anybody should have got the slap, and it should have been more than that, which shows you that we still under the curses, because he should have been able to put her and that nigga she committed adultery with to death. And my rule on it, at first, off top, you just stay away from the black woman in general.
God.
We just gonna put that out there. And I ain't speaking for every brother. But me and my kind, we don't fuck with the black woman at all. Allergic. We don't do this at all. But this is a perfect example of why we don't. Here it is. They finna usher in probably the fucking fourth wave of feminism through this bullshit. Here it is. It commemorates the doctrine of unaccountability. Because the thing about it is, she done embarrassed you nationwide, worldwide, many times, and you had to sit there and take that. But soon as I would have got up and started laughing at that bitch face. And that's what she deserved. I would have got up and said, damn, Chris, you gonna have to say that again, my brother. I would have got up and had a goddamn party on that bitch. Straight up, man. He went up there and demasculated himself by stepping up for a bitch that ain't even stepping up for him.
Really?
That's why in the scriptures it says, in that day a woman shall compass a man. In Jeremiah. Because where it is, our women bow down to us, man. When you go to the 1 Kings, I write the first chapter in the 15th verse, it lets you know how Bathsheba and King David rode. Then he had a whole nother woman in the room when you go into that, and she bowed down before she even had a conversation with him. How do we even go from that to this?
Right. Through
social engineering, through slavery falling off, through the so-called white man dictating the path and putting our women over us. Man, fuck that bitch. Go ahead, brother, because I'm about to get hot.
Like I said, our women got too much liberty these days, man.
Yep.
They under the vibration of Esau. So now they feel like they could do whatever they want. But back in the day, that would have never ever happened.
Ever.
And the brother said he demasculated himself. No, he further demasculated because
you right.
Last year when he was going through all that, he should have corrected that shit then. But he didn't.
He should have ended it. That was
right.
Great rights of divorce. But see, we know that a lot of these Hollywood niggas are into that anyway. You know what I'm saying? And they would go through these humiliation rituals, you know what I'm saying, for face value. But a real man not gonna do that. That's why the scriptures say you cannot serve God and mammon. God. We can't go through that. We don't carry ourselves like that because we're a representation of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai himself. Can't no bitch ever in her life do that shit to me and get away with it. Because you gonna know who the Lord is fucking with me.
Probably might be them.
That's what I'm talking about. You think I'm gonna get down and try to teach this bitch the scriptures? And that's another thing, man. Off subject but on subject. You leave these bitches alone. The black woman is obsolete, man.
Right.
Then Jake tried to get this bitch, throw a head wrap on and teach her the scriptures. This bitch don't even believe you getting paid Friday, man. You think this lady is finna well, not a lady, because ain't none of them that, but you really think she about to believe that a man that looks like us coming out the sky with cherries and zapping a white man, taking away her link card, welfare, child support, and spousal support, alimony, you really believe that the black woman is down with that? That any of these Israelite women are down with that? That's why I say that very, very, very few sisters. And those are the ones listening and learning and not saying the damn thing. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta keep your pimp, man, not being simp.
Man, he definitely was simping worldwide, man, nationwide.
And now he's the author of the new wave of femininity, and
let me get a Will Smith.
The maestro of the symphony. You know what I'm
The
saying?
maestro of the symphony. Major simping, man. The scripture says, give her not liberty to gather abroad. Like the brother had mentioned that earlier. But they have too much freedom. But so here it is. These women treat this dude, Will Smith. It just shows you that a woman is insatiable, man. This dude, Will Smith, has more than the law should allow. All right. Millions and hundreds of millions of dollars. Well off. You know. He's handsome. He's tall. He's the woman of every man's dream, the man of every woman's dream, so to speak. But he still ain't got no motherfucking game. But that's on another thing for another time. You know, I'm not even gonna get into that. But it just shows you these women are insatiable, man, and they won't stop at nothing. You have to keep your conduct as a man.
That's right.
You have to have principles as a man. And if he wouldn't have never let her, he wouldn't have gave her that liberty to gather abroad, to say that bullshit to him on national TV, he wouldn't have never got this far.
I mean, the man literally, like the brother said, the man literally can have any woman he want.
Right. I don't know why he ain't with the white woman. I don't know why he ain't in motherfucking Thailand somewhere or Cambodia. I'm talking about having a boat full of these bitches.
You got all these females out there putting in their petitions.
Right.
And here he is dealing with the minimum wage and shit. You know
Cause here it is. Exactly. Cause the thing about it is he doesn't know who he is. And that's why it's so valuable to know you're an Israelite. When you know you're an Israelite, man, and you really stand on that and believe that Yashar Allah, He Prince God, He Prince Power, it's certain things you accept. Like in certain things you won't. And women especially, niggas, but women especially feel that aura to you. They know they can come in your domain with that bullshit and rather they can't. He wouldn't have let her get away with that, but see, his God is the so-called white man. His God is money. So therefore, he has to go through this shit, man. That's why the scriptures say, what would it profit a man the whole world and lose his own soul? That nigga ain't got no soul, man. These niggas don't have spirits, man. That show you, man, you cannot let a woman have their way, all right? And it also shows you that it's no matter what you have in this world, you still a nigga. So you might as well come serve Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Right. Your woman ain't yours. That nigga, look at his kids, bro. His kids ain't his, man. They weird as fuck. He weird as fuck, man. But this is when it happens. When you eat the double pie, now you gotta shit it out. Go ahead, brother.
Son, you got his son wearing a damn woman's garment and shit.
Right, which that's wicked. We ain't even gonna go into that. Women wearing the man garment. His daughter wearing the man garment. You know, his wife flaying the harlot. That shows you what Hollywood does to the minds of Israelites, man.
The whole family had. There is no order in that house at all.
None. And he has everything. Once again, he has everything you can imagine. But Will Smith is a perfect example of why you should follow the Lord. Because this scripture teaches manhood. It teaches integrity. It teaches morals. The law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. That's why he said, this is our wisdom amongst the nations. This is the importance of really knowing who you are, man. Yep. This is one example, a small example of how knowing who you are just keeps you away from all these snares, nets, and traps that the devil has out there for you, man. You wouldn't be caught up with that wicked ass woman. Your children, and now we all go through bullshit, but look at his level of shame he has to bear. And that's Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai biting him in his ass. Hey, look at that nigga Carlton, man. He ain't got half wheel success. Not even a quarter, but he got that white woman.
Right.
That nigga smiling every time you see him.
And I was telling the brother earlier, man, if he would have gone in the scriptures and know who he is, man, it wouldn't be like that.
That's right.
He would already know what it is. He would already know that the scriptures is here for our learning. You know what I'm saying? And he would know his place. And she would know her fucking place.
Like Will Smith is a simp.
But none that whole house don't know their place.
And if they don't, he'll know what the scriptures say, cut off from thy flesh, remove afar from you. But see, these are the benefits of knowing who you are, man. And this wisdom, that's why I say the wisdom causes the man's face to shine, man. These are the benefits to knowing who you are, man.
And then to top it off, the nigga apologized with his speech. What you apologizing for? You know?
Like I told you, if I was him, I would have acted. That would have been my moment to shine. All this public embarrassment, bitch, I got you. Ha ha. Your ass is bald headed. Chris Rock, you a funny motherfucker. What you say again?
God.
I would have announced my public divorce after he made that joke, and I would have had the white woman come up there. Bitch, you lucky you ain't dealing with Yard Meyer. The Murph would have put you together on national TV.
Murph would have put you on the turf.
God, nah. Beat it, bitch. She definitely would have been out here with her feet on concrete going somewhere far away from me. Bitch, bye. But yeah, but see, that's really, you know, I just really wanted to get into that, man. Add our 2 cents to Will Smith and that foolery and fuckery, man. This shows you, man, that our people are polluted, man. That's why the scripture says she will destroy you with a sure destruction. Babylon will destroy you, man. This place will destroy you with a sure destruction. And that whole fucking dysfunctional family is a great example of that. But with that being, you want to say something else, brother?
We made the point, sharpest.
Con. With that being said, call Alalim, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone and to the hopeful elect. Hopefully this was edifying. You men, man up and stand on your integrity no matter what, man. No matter how hard it feel, no matter how harsh it feel. Be a man and endure. Shalom.